Hello again, everyone. It is Vince Shuta here for Shuta Multimedia, coming to you today from Randleman, North Carolina. I think I've said that right. At the Richard Petty Museum. That's right. There's Richard Pettiness going on here. Want to check it out with me? Let's go. Just the sheer trunk space. You could land helicopters on this. Lee Petty. '59 Oldsmobile '88 hardtop, raced by Lee Petty. Wow. He won the inaugural Daytona 500. This car is a replica of the actual car that he drove. Richard Petty's winningest race car. 67 Plymouth, 27 races and 19 poles. That was back before it was called NASCAR, I believe. Could be wrong. .426 Hemi. There's not a lot in there. What's really, look how low, I don't know that you could tell exactly how low it is. I mean, it's just, I realize the tire is a little bit down, but amazing. I love it. This car was bought new for Linda Petty in 1969. She drove around town into all the races. She served lunch to many of the crew members out of the back of this car many times. It was later sold to a family in Randleman. Years later, Richard bought the car back and restored it. When Pixar was making the movie Cars, they wanted Linda to have a part. They asked her what car she would like in the movie, and she told them her '69 wagon. So this is...
That was one close finish. You sure made Dinoco proud. Thank you, King.
Well, Tex, you've been good to me all these years. It's the least I could do.
Whatever happens, you're a winner to me, you old daddy rabbit.
Thanks, dear. Wouldn't be nothing without you.
Of course, this is the car why they're playing Real Gone in the background. 1970 Superbird, Mr. the King. Finished fourth in the Grand National Point standings, 40 starts, 18 wins, 27 top fives, 31 top tens. Richard missed six races this year because of a crash at Darlington, so that probably was the difference.
But a crash on the home stretch, a car upside down.
And that's
a
Richard
blue
Petty.
car, it is Richard Petty.
Again, rocking that 426 Hemi. You know, it's a personal Mandela effect of mine that I used to think that the 440 was also a Hemi, and the 383 was Hemi, but it's only the 426. Although you could build a 383 Hemi by using 426 heads on a 383. But, yep, 440 wasn't a Hemi.
Hey.
You girls all right?
Could be. This is a beauty. Doesn't sound stock.
It isn't. I took the 6 out and shoehorned in a 383 Hemi. It's hot, baby.
Hey, you got room for 2 more? I'm Marcy.
Yeah, I'm Jill.
George.
Let's go, Georgie.
Okay, so it's a duplicate to the Pontiac that Petty won his 200th race in at Daytona. July 4th, 1984. This car Petty drove to his 199th win on May 20th, 1984 at Dover Downs. Okay. The 200th win car is located in the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. Okay. That's cool. I was almost certainly watching that race. Back in those days, I never would miss. Oh, it's Linda Petty's her doll collection. Wow. There's a lot of stuff collected. They have a lot of knives and guns. There's so much to see here. There's a lot to take in. These a seven-time champion. Looks like a 30-30, but I'd have to see. That's beautiful stuff. Experimental engine built here in Petty Enterprises. There it is, the 426 Hemi.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, the cool suit is designed for racing. It was tested and worn by Richard Petty. I don't know that. The only problem with that, I mean, I'm sure it's just brown from age from back in the day, but it doesn't look very fireproof. I mean, back then, though, a lot of guys were racing in t-shirts. This engine was outlawed by NASCAR. Maurice Petty put it in his 36 Chevrolet Street Rod that was once driven on the beach in Daytona in '58 by Lee Petty. It says, outlawed? What is it? The Oldsmobile J2. The three deuces, I'm guessing. It's just so many trophies. Everywhere you look in this place, along every wall, there's just trophies. Richard Petty's 1992 Pontiac Grand Prix SE took his final lap before retiring in 1992 in this car at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Apparently, he took his last lap on fire.
Jeez, no.
Yep. Last ride. That was the last ride before he retired.
Was he injured?
Probably not, but remember he had suits and stuff. I don't know. We could look that up.
Jacob said cars.
Cars, I know. He loves cars.
Millions of fans who have adored him for many, many years. So on your feet, wave and say goodbye your special way to King Richard Petty.
This is the last helmet. It took some damage. The 87 Pontiac. Personal vehicle of Richard Petty. Bike has this very special paint job. Was painted at. Oh, it's a. Yeah, that's a funky paint job. I don't know that it's chameleon. It's just multi-layered and stuff like that.
Look at this design.
Yeah. And Adam Petty sprint car. 4 generations. 79 Oldsmobile. He won 6 Daytona 500 in his 7th championship in that car. You think of him as a Dodge guy, but he drove a lot of Oldsmobiles and Fords too. Pontiacs. Speaking of Pontiacs, 78 Monte Carlo. Beautiful cars. These are the cars I grew up. These are the cars that made me fall in love with racing. Dodge Craftsman Truck Series car.
Cars?
Cars.
I want mommy over here.
The Cheerios Dodge car of it's the first car of tomorrow. Built at Petty Enterprises. Built in 2007 and driven by Bobby Labonte in 2008. The Hands to Victory car. Like look how shaped that front. I don't know if that'll even come out on camera, but I mean, this is really just shaped inward for aerodynamic purposes. Not really a stock car. I'm trying to think. Is that the same number Neil Bonnet used to drive? Is that a Wood Brothers T-Bird? Maybe. Lee Petty built his first race car, in this Reaper shed in 1949. Most of what you see in this exhibit are original Petty items. Big old Plymouth, number 42. Original tools, original creepers and stuff. Original old shirt on the line. Impressive. Well, if you're someone like me who grew up watching Richard Petty be the king, totally not kidding, I've been a fan for a long time. A long time. On television on Sundays, this is a great place to visit. It's beautiful. They got a lot of wonderful stuff here. It's very nice. Beautiful, wonderful people taking care of you. It's a very friendly place. And on that note, I'm trying to get the right angle here as the wind blows my hair all over the place. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vince Shuta for Shuta Multimedia. Have a great day, everybody. I believe that's the homestead. Beautiful place.